Welcome to Module 2. So you just finished Module 1, which was all about joining a brokerage and all of the fees. So now we're ready to set up your real estate business. So what does that mean? Let's get going and see what happens next. So a little bit about me. My name is Heather. I have been a realtor for 3 years now, and I have been a mentor at my brokerage for a year and a half. So I started this training, coaching, mentorship to get you going in your business so you don't become a statistic. So getting started, we are going to go over social media and all of the apps that I use to spread all of my information on every single platform of social media. We're also going to go over all of the other apps that I use other than social media, like Lawyer's Title, Independence One, so all of the title rep apps. I also use like the Supra app and certain other ones like that. So we're going to go over all the other apps that I use on my phone. And then we're going to go into branding, headshots, and signs and marketing. So this is a list of all of the apps that I use for social media and what I post on each of them. So Instagram, Linktree, Facebook, Google Business or Google My Business, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. All right, so let's dive into social media, which is my favorite of teaching you guys and figuring out what to do next. So let's start with Instagram. Instagram is my favorite social media app. I get the most reach with Instagram. So let's start there. Let's start with your name at the top. So my name, Heather Knox Realty. You can put whatever you want up there. You can put Heather Knox Sells Homes, Heather Sells Homes, whatever it is that you want to use for your name, or you can just use your first and last name. Whatever it is that you want to use, make up a good name and keep it through all of your social media accounts. So on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, TikTok, everything, keep it the same. So my name is Heather Knox Realty on every single platform that I use. So one important thing about Instagram, and it does also go to Facebook, but mostly Instagram, is there is a business, professional, creator, personal, and entrepreneur account. So when I first started, I had a personal account, and then I also made a business account. So I had two separate accounts. And I realized going forward that no one was ever looking at my business account. So I talked to a couple different people who knew a lot about Instagram, and they said to combine the two. So basically I just took my personal one, and I still have it, but it just is kind of, on a hold. I don't use it for anything. I haven't used it in years. And I only use my business account for everything. So even posting my kids, posting my animals, posting vacations, events that I do, everything goes onto my business account because people want to know you. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know about your life. But you don't have to be so inclusive and post everything. Obviously, like political views and that sort of stuff, a lot of people don't want to know. So try not to mix those things in there unless that's what you want to be known for. So it's really what you want to be known for. So therefore, I do mix everything together because people want to see what my kids are up to, what sports they're in. So don't be afraid to mix the two together. Now let's just move down the line, basically. So I have a professional account. I definitely recommend a professional account because you get more reach with that and you have more options. Starting with your picture. Keep your picture the same throughout every single platform. So I have that picture here. I have that picture on Facebook. I have that picture on every single thing that I use. I have that picture on my business cards. So everyone sees your face with the same picture. And then when they see you at the grocery store or they see you at a sporting event, they're going to put two and two together. That's how people's minds work, is they see that and they put two and two together and they're like, oh, that's Heather from Instagram and Facebook. And, now I see her in person. So they will talk to you about possibly real estate. You never know. The description. So the description has to be a clear, very clear of what it is that you do. So I am a real estate expert. I am a mentor. I work in Texas and California. I am a veteran's wife, so I help veterans, military, relocating. That's what I do. So you put what you do, exactly what you do. You only have a certain amount of characters to do it in. And you want it to be clear of what it is that you do, because Instagram uses that information to send out your account to other people. So when you're scrolling through Reels and you're scrolling through different postings and everything like that, Instagram knows on the back end what it is that you're liking, what it is that you're commenting on. So if you're searching hashtags for buying houses, it's going to bring up realtors to your page, because they know real estate goes with buying houses. So make sure that your description is very clear of what it is that you do. I also have my brokerage on there, so people know what brokerage I'm with. If they want to go know more about it, they know to DM me and ask me about my brokerage, joining my team, all of that sort of stuff. So you can have that on there or not. Everything on the description is completely up to you. And then right below that, I have my link tree. So if you aren't familiar with Instagram, you're only allowed to use one link for your entire account. You cannot link any sort of links onto comments. You can now link in stories, but you can't go into a comment and say, click below on the link to go to this, whatever it is that you posted to. So Linktree, which I'm going to go into next, is amazing for posting any sort of other links that you want to send people to. And then you just say, hey, go to the link in my bio. And that's where they can go to find all of the information about you. So Instagram, I told you, is my number one because it is the most used app when it comes to people using it for business, for anything like that. And then I do video a lot. Like I use video very largely in my business and my marketing strategy. So Instagram is why I use that, because Instagram pushes video. So this is just a little snippet on Instagram. If you want to go more in depth into Instagram, I do have more trainings on that. But for this exact module here, this is how to set up your Instagram as a business and professional account. So Linktree is an app with all of your links connected to it. So as you can see here, all of those light tan boxes are all different links that you can click on that will take you to all of those different areas. You want to have it set up the same, your same picture, your same name, put that you're a realtor on there. You want to put that you're a realtor on every single thing that you do, and your description, same description, what it is that you do. You help sell and buy homes. That is what you do. So you want the same information on your Linktree as your Instagram and everything else. So Linktree for business accounts, it's free. They do have some options that you can pay, and it gives you a couple more options to be able to use your Linktree. But this one here that I use is free, and it does everything that I need for what I'm doing. So let's set up your Facebook now. So Facebook and Instagram run hand in hand. Facebook does give you a little bit extra options for photos and that sort of stuff that you can add to your account. So I have my main picture still the same that I do on Instagram. And then I have a profile picture. So the big rectangle one has more of my information so people can click on it. They have my phone number, my website, my email, and then what area that I serve in Hill Country, Texas. So Facebook just gives you a little bit more options. So Facebook, the same as Instagram, has personal and business accounts. So with Facebook, you do need to have two separate accounts. Your business account is a page that someone, will go and they will click like on or click follow. So you're not going to have as much reach with your business account as you would with your personal account. So in my personal account, I have over 1,500 friends on there. And in my business account, I maybe have like 300 or 400. It's just a different sort of reach. So to be able to post any of the ads or sponsored ads that you see, like when you're scrolling through Facebook and you see it says sponsored at the top of it, those people posted a Facebook ad. So to be able to post a Facebook ad, you have to have a business account. So I have both. I post all of my daily stuff that I post on Instagram, everything like that. I do post on my personal page, and then only like strictly home items or real estate items I post on my business page. And then whenever I'm going to run an ad. So You do need to have both of them for Facebook, but you still want them to all look the same. So my business Facebook account and my personal Facebook account look very, very similar, if not the same, when it comes to the main pictures. So keep the cover and the photo collage picture the same, keep your name the same, and then put all of your information on there. So Realtor, Hill Country, Texas, same information as your Instagram and everything else that you have. I recommend putting my phone number on there because my phone is what gives me business. Some people don't feel comfortable putting their phone number on their account, but that's completely up to you and how you feel safe about it or not. My phone is everything. So why wouldn't I put that out there so it's easier for people to reach back to me? So Google My Business or Google Business, whichever one you want to call it, is on Google. You go to google.com/business, and on there is where you set up your entire real estate profile. So, when you go to Maps on your phone and you type in a business, that's a Google Business account. So that's how people are able to see you on there. If they look up realtors, or if they go on google.com and type in realtors near me or realtors wherever it is that you live at, that's how your information is going to come up, is by making a Google My Business account. The more information you put on there, the more you're going to be seen. So every single thing that I post on Instagram, Facebook, all of the other ones, I post the same thing on my Google account. So there's an app. It's very simple. You just go in there, click update or upload, or you can put up an offer, a bunch of different options that there are on there. And you just post your video on there, post your writing about it, and then you can even add a link to it. So definitely go get your Google Business set up. LinkedIn is great for connecting with other agents or connecting with other business professionals. So a lot of like your regular home buyers, home sellers, those sort of people aren't really going to come from LinkedIn. It's more from sharing people, doctors, business professionals, anyone really that has a LinkedIn account. If they follow you, you follow them back. That's kind of how LinkedIn works, to be able to see on there. But definitely keep it the same as your Instagram and your Facebook account. So if you can see on mine, it's the same thing, same picture, same information. And I go on there and I post the same videos just like I would on Instagram. So even though a lot of people see LinkedIn as more of a business interaction type of account, there's still people on there that are looking to buy and sell homes, or to join your team if you're making a team at your brokerage. Really, any sort of business professionals are on there. So make sure that you get on there and get everything going with your account the same that you would on any other social media platform. So YouTube is so great for a realtor. You could do so much with it and have so much reach with all sorts of different kinds of videos on here. So long videos, short videos, funny videos, whatever it is that you want to do. YouTube has a humongous reach, especially for realtors out there. Definitely keep your name and all of your information the same, just like you would on all the other social media platforms. But when you think of videos on YouTube, think of creative, what someone would want to watch. They do now have video shorts, so it'd be kind of the same as like your Instagram Reels. I post all of my Reels onto YouTube, and then whenever I go out and view a home or am showing a new build or anything like that, I'll record a lot more time and then clip it down into a full-on tour of a home or a community or a property or anything like that. So YouTube is great for that. A lot of people go to YouTube for help with a lot of different things. So definitely get on YouTube, get your creative mind going, and make videos of everything. Like everything is content. So while you're, wandering around, going to new homes, showing buyers homes, at a listing appointment, like whatever it is, take video of it and then make a whole YouTube video of it and keep that going. And that will just make your reach go out that much further. TikTok is becoming the new app of where everyone goes to get their information. That is the news app. That is the Fox News, Yahoo News, whatever it is. TikTok is where people are going these days to get their information. So the same as a reel on Instagram, get yourself on TikTok and post educating information about buying, selling, leasing, whatever it is that you want to help someone with, get on there and just make these videos. And no, they do not have to be dancing and singing and lip syncing and all of that. You can literally go on there. You can do the pointing if you want to. Just get information, even just speaking to the camera. People want information. They want free information. And that's where TikTok and Instagram and Facebook all come into play, is it's free for everyone to use. So people want to be educated. So if you have a client or someone that you know and you're just talking about something, that's a conversation starter. So get on there, make a video just like this, talking back and forth, pretend that you're talking to someone, whatever it is that you feel comfortable doing, but get on there, make a video and educate people, because that's what they want to know. Other apps besides social media that I use on my phone are all of these ones listed here. So title apps are such a great resource to have. On your title apps, you have buyers and sellers settlement statement that you can make for whatever it is they're selling or buying a home for. It has the property taxes, fees, escrow fees, all of the different fees that you would have along the way of a transaction. So those are great to have for that. Zoom, which is what I use all the time, is Zoom, and MLS apps. So you want your MLS apps for every single MLS that you're a part of. So you can, look up homes. If you're out showing homes, you can click on it real quick and get the agent notes if there's anything specific about the home that you can't see on like a third party app. You want the MLS app for obviously the area that you're in. CRM apps, those are great. Like RPR is one of them. Cloud CRM is another one, where you could go, like if you're out working or whatever and you're, at lunch, you could pull up a CRM app if someone wanted to know the value of their home, and you could, pull it up real quick and get them the value of their home on an app on your phone. It's so simple. A QR code generator. So, your photos take pictures of a QR code so you're able to read them, but also so you can generate them. So you can have a QR code generator app on your phone if you need to ever change your QR code, if you have one. Your super key, super, super important. You have to have your super key. If you're out showing homes and the house has a super lock on it, you have to have the super key app to be able to open up that lock. Showing time. Showing time is what listing agents use to set all the appointments for a home. So when you're out with, say, 10 homes on your list to go see, it's so much easier. Instead of having it all written down, just have them all on your showing time app. It tells you what time your appointment is, what house is next, the gate code, the door lock code, whatever codes it is that you need to get into the home, or any extra details about the home, you can see right there on the showing time app. And then DocuSign. I use DocuSign for all of my transactions, for digitally signing every single document that we do. So much easier to have it right on my phone instead of having to go back to my computer every single time. I can just pull up the DocuSign app, see what's been signed. I can forward it. I can resend it and review it. So DocuSign is definitely a plus that I have on my phone, so I can kind of work from anywhere. So yeah, those are the other apps that I do have on my phone. So branding is super important. It's what people notice when they see you, when they see your social media, when they see anything about you. What is it that you put out there to brand yourself so people come back and realize that it's you that they're looking at? So it's not just colors and fonts and that sort of thing. It's, are you putting yourself out there as a first-time home buyer specialist? Are you putting yourself out there as a listing specialist? So you need to brand yourself, what your business is, and what you want people to know about you to come back to you for your help. So headshot photos are a great way for people to see your face and to see you on every single thing that you do. So all of your signs and your flyers and that sort of stuff. I also love doing lifestyle photos. So, myself on the computer, out by a door, because that's what I do, is I open doors. So I think that it's a great thing to get professional headshots done and lifestyle photos done to use for your advertising and marketing. And signs and marketing. So even if you're a new agent and you don't have a listing, you don't have anything going on, you don't have any open houses, be prepared. You never know if tomorrow someone might call you and say, hey,
I want to sell my house. Will you help me? It could take a couple weeks sometimes to get your signs in. So you need to make sure that you have your signs made, your headshots put on them, all of your information, and then always have open house signs ready to go. So in case another agent contacts you and wants you to host their open house for them, you're ready to go. So you're not, unprepared and say, I can't help you. So get your signs, get all your marketing details figured out, what you want your colors to look like, all of that, and have it all ready to go, sitting in your garage or storage, wherever it is, so you're ready for that next client.